Wait, that is a good question, young philosopher. Why is the sky blue? Moreover, depending on what time of the day is and where you live, the sky can actually be any color. It can be pink, it can be gray, it can be blue. Before we can answer these questions, we first need to understand the fundamental principle of perceiving color. Now, let me explain. Alright, perfect.
So everything in this world that we perceive is based on the concept called wavelengths. So what are wavelengths? So think of a simple math. Particle plus wave equals wavelength. So whatever the wave goes through those certain types of particles, it is the color that you're going to get. So where do you get these waves, you may ask? So we get these waves through the sun. The sun emits a white light that gives a broad spectrum of waves. So we go through gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet, the certain amount of waves that we're actually able to see, and infrared rays, and so on and so forth. So there's a concept in wavelengths that the smaller the wavelength, the more functional it's able to scatter. So for example, violet. Violet is only 300 nanometers, so it's able to scatter very well, as you can see on the graph. However, red is 780 nanometers, and you see a very broad wave. So it doesn't really scatter that well through particles. So it's very hard to actually see red when it comes to the sky. So why can we not see ultraviolet? So we're going to be explaining that through the concept of the human retina. So here is the anatomy of the eye. So we have a lot of things going on. We have the optic nerve, we have the iris, we have the lens, we have the pupil, but the main thing that we're going to focus is the retina. The retina is how we perceive color. So basically there are two things in the retina. Let's get this. There are cones and there are rods. Cones is what we perceive the color as. Rods is what dims the light and measures how bright that color is going to be. We only have 3 certain cones that we're able to mix the light to see how we perceive the color, which is red, green, and blue. So these are principal colors that we're able to mix in to see what color we get through the concept that we were previously talking about, wavelengths. So why can we not see ultraviolet when it comes to the sky? So basically, mammals have the extra cone, and they're able to see ultraviolet when it comes to the sun emitting light. So that is a whole concept when it comes to our eyes perceiving what wavelengths are.
Okay, so now that we've understand the concept of wavelengths, now we can get back to our original question: why is the sky blue? Now we got that out of the way. There are 3 main components when it comes to us perceiving the sky being blue. First, as we talked about, the human retina. Then, the other 2 main components is the sun, the white light. And the third one are the particles which the white light scatters through.
So through the theory of Rayleigh scattering, the blue light, which is a high frequency, scatters through the nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere. That then reaches our eye, which is sensitive to blue, and then you can see the sky as blue. If not, the sky would be purple like it is for birds and other animals.
Okay, this might get a little complicated. Stay with me. I'm going to provide a visual. Wait for it. Perfect. So, during the day, the amount of light that's emitted from the sun travels through less of our atmosphere, giving colors like blue light, which scatter quickly, a more dominant appeal to our eye. However, at sunrise or sunset, this light travels through more of our atmosphere, giving high wavelength colors such as red and orange a chance to overpower the lower wavelength colors such as blue.
Yeah, so we pretty much figure out how we see the sky on Earth. What about on another planet, like Mars? So can we predict the color of the sky on different planets? Let's find out. The colors are dependent on the atmosphere. So why don't we just look at the elements in that planet's atmosphere? So let's go back to the example of Mars. So the particles in Mars consist of a lot of iron oxide. By the way, iron oxide is rust.
So that's why in the example of Mars, since the particles are iron oxide, or in other words, rust, you're going to be having this red brownish color of the sky since the light is scattering throughout that certain particle. So now we finally understand, if you know the particles that the light is scattering through, we can predict the color of the sky in different planets, such as Mars.